Hey friends! In today's video, we're going to talk all about the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. So if you plan on shopping that sale and you want to see my picks and recommendations, this video is for you. I'm going to cover every category in the women's section. So we're going to talk about women's tops, dresses, jeans, shoes, bags, beauty, and accessories. I will timestamp and chapter everything, so if you're only looking for shoes or bags, you can just scroll through the video and find that section. If you are not shopping the sale and not interested in the sale, I completely get it. You might not be interested in this video. I didn't cover the sale last year and I got a lot of requests and why didn't you cover the sale? So I thought I would put this video out, share kind of my thoughts on what's available and what I really think is worth it and a recommendation. And then I do plan on doing a haul video later in the sale. So what I actually purchased. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to get. I don't think I'm going to go crazy this year, but there are some things that I'm definitely excited about. So let's go ahead and get started. By the way, all the dates will be in the description box. If you're curious when you can shop the sale, you probably know by now. I'm sure you're seeing this content all over your feed, but I will have the dates for the different status, icon, ambassador, influencer, all of that will be in the description box below. I'm going to tag all of these products in YouTube Shopping, so it'll be super easy to shop these products through YouTube Shopping. You can just tap on it. You will stay in my video and be able to shop the product. I'm also going to link products in the description box too if you prefer to shop that way. I made quite a lot of selections. I'm not going to talk about all of them in this video because this video will be very, very long, but I am going to kind of pick my top like 6 or 8 out of each category, and then I'm going to leave a link down below where you can shop my entire Nordstrom recommendations. So you can see the ones that I still like but maybe didn't make the cut for this video. I think sometimes when you have too many options it can be overwhelming, so I'm really gonna, I first did this pare down of what I like and my recommendations, and then I'm going to pair that even more into what actually makes this video. I will cover different price points, so I will have things that I feel like are more affordable and budget friendly, and then I will have a couple of splurge items as well. Okay, and I have everything saved here on my computer, so I made a little wish list on Nordstrom, so I'm just going to be referencing my computer and we're going to kind of shop together. So the first top that I want to share is this top from Luggage. It's a really great price point, so on sale it's $45.99, so let's just call it $46. After the sale, it will go up to $69, which is the regular price. If you're not familiar with how Nordstrom Anniversary Sale works, they basically take brand new products, brand new items, and they mark them down, and then after the sale, they go back up. So it's not things that have been sitting on the shelves for weeks or months and then are marked down. They're actually brand new things, and then they actually mark up after the sale. So the sale price is $45.99. The regular price is $69. I think it's going to be great with jeans. It'll be great with shorts. I think you can wear it also with a skirt. When I'm shopping for clothes, I find that I want easy to style options. I'm really trying not to buy things that are shiny and sparkly and oh, that's so pretty, but I don't fully think through how I'm going to style it, how I'm going to wear it. I have so many things in my closet that I've done that with, and they just sit there because either they're too dressy and I never want to wear them, either I'm not super comfortable in them, or I just don't know how to style it in an appropriate and casual way for my everyday life because I'm generally a pretty casual person. This top I think is great because it's easy to style, it's casual, but it's also elevated a little bit. You have a little bit of style and it's a great price point. It also comes in 2 colors, I believe. It comes in this really beautiful color Forever Blue, which is like a periwinkle blue, and then it comes in white as well. Okay, next let's talk about white tops. I pinned quite a few white tops when I was shopping. Again, I think white tops you cannot go wrong with. You will always wear them. They're classic. You can throw it on with jeans, and you just, they're never going to go out of style. It's always a good go-to option. So I pinned a few. Let's jump up and talk about a little splurge-worthy brand Frame. I think this top is so cute. It comes in white. Let's see if it comes in another color also. I think it just comes in white. So this is an eyelet inset top. I love the collar. I love how it has this little kind of slit where you can button the top and then you have the little slit. I love the sleeves. There's a little puff sleeve and there's this really cute detail on the edge of the sleeve. It's very feminine. I think it's really cute with jeans. Again, it's a white basic top, but not so basic. You know what I mean? It's like one of those great basics in your closet, but it's also special. I think it looks very elevated. I think it looks very high quality and very expensive. It is a higher price point, so this shirt normally retails for $328. During the sale, it's going to be $215. So yes, a splurge, but also one of those things that you will wear for years. So if you are into that price point and that level of brands, this is one that I think would be a great buy. I might actually pick this one up. Okay, so let's talk about a more affordable, kind of elevated white button-up. So this one is from Treasure and Bond. It's the ivory aigrette top. It only comes in ivory, so its normal price is going to be $99, but it is on sale for $66 during the sale. So a really great price point. You're still getting good quality, but you are paying a more reasonable and attainable price. I love this top. It's a button-up. I love the little detail that it has all throughout the top. I think that this totally makes your outfit. So if you want to just pair it with jeans and heels, I think it's super, super cute, classic, easy, but very, very chic and stylish. So we'll be entering fall soon. I definitely had to include some sweaters in my picks and recommendations, even though it's like 100 degrees in Texas and the last thing I want to wear is a sweater. I have to include it because we are going to be fall, and depending on where you live, you probably are getting cooler temperatures much sooner than I am. So let's talk about a few sweaters that really piqued my interest. This one I will actually probably pick up. This is from the brand Cece, and it is a cute little cardigan with these gold buttons down the center and then also two little pockets on either side. This one I believe comes in other colors. So normal retail price is going to be $89 on this, but the anniversary price is $59. So very affordable, very reasonable. It also comes in a very deep Merlot color, which I actually might pick up now that I think about it. I think black I think looks good on everybody, but anytime I see a color that's like a BK Beauty color, Merlot or Burgundy, I'm always inclined to pick it up. So I will probably order it in that. Now this brand typically runs a little large in my experience. So I will size down to an extra small, maybe even an extra small if they carry it. But I just love the look of this. You can button it up and wear it as a top, easy peasy, or you can throw it over a tank top if you want to layer it and have the option to take it off later. Really cute, short sleeves, great transitional piece from summer to fall. And then in Texas, I'll actually probably be able to wear this in December because we are still warm enough in Texas where I don't need full on long sleeves and outerwear quite yet. There is another top for the same brand that is so cute, and this is going to be a definite add to cart for me. It is this classic navy little sleeveless cardigan. It's striped, so it's navy and white stripes. Also has the buttons down the center, these gold buttons I think that really make a statement. And then it has two little pockets, but the pockets are closer to the waist, whereas the black one, the pockets are a little higher, and this one, the pockets are a little lower. I love that it's sleeveless. This is something that I could actually wear now in summer, and then I could wear it through the fall here in Texas. But it's so cute. I love the stripes, very, very preppy, very classic. And the normal price of this is going to be $79, and the sale price is going to be $53. So again, very attainable price point. It also comes in an ivory color with darker stripes, so you could go either way. It comes in, oh, it does come in extra small. So I like to order both sizes and then just return the size that doesn't fit, because I usually find when I order like one, either extra small or extra small, probably both of them will work, but I want to see what has the better fit. You know, I tend to buy clothes that are a little too big for me because I put them on and I'm like, oh, this works. I'm comfortable in this, but it doesn't really look the best on me because I could have had something a little bit more tailored. So, and I love Nordstrom because the return policy is so flexible and so lenient that I typically will order both sizes if you're unsure. Also, with anniversary, things will sell out fast. That has always been my experience every year, is that the things that are like the high best sellers, and I do feel like this is because it's such a classic staple basic piece and it's at a reasonable price point, those are the things that go first. If you really love it, I would order two sizes so you're covered, because the last thing you want to do is order one size. By the time it arrives to you and you realize it doesn't work, the other size is sold out. So just a little pro tip. You guys, this is going to be so hard. I'm trying not to like share all 21 things I have in here because this is just one category and we have so much more to go. But gosh, please make sure to check out the link below where I have everything saved, because I feel like some of the things that are so great are not going to get featured in this video, but you must see them because they are so good. Okay, so let's talk about this sweater. This one's from Halogen, and it comes in a couple of colors. It comes in ivory, and then it also comes in navy. Ooh, navy. I thought it was black, but it's actually navy. I might get the navy and the white, honestly. It's a good basic sweater, great price point. Normally this is $89. It's going to be marked down to $59, and I love the detail on this sweater. It's a long sleeve sweater. I love the kind of diamond-shaped detail that it has throughout the sweater. Super cute. Again, it's just a classic, basic basic, easy to throw on piece, but it's a little more interesting than just a solid sweater and a really great price point. I think this is another one that's probably going to sell out fast. Sweaters and booties, I feel like, and jeans. I feel like those categories are the ones that always go first. That's where everyone's trying to look for what they need for fall, and there's definitely a theme in the bestsellers, and that is affordability, quality, and just the accessibility to wear it. You know, the basics, the everyday pieces, those are the ones that always go first. So this is cute, and I think I'm gonna get this one actually in ivory and navy. I threw out a bunch of my, well, I didn't throw them out, but I donated a bunch of my sweaters last year, so I definitely need to refresh, and I was counting on this sale to do that. Okay, I was gonna move on, but I have one more top to share because I'm actually wearing it, you guys. I was so excited when I saw this top was going to be part of the sale. And the reason I wanted to share it is because I get so many compliments when I wear this. This is from the brand, I'm gonna say the name wrong, but I think it's Luggage. It's very pricey. I bought it as like a treat to myself maybe a year and a half ago. Every time I wear it, I get so many compliments. It's actually described as like a little crop jacket. It has shoulder pads in it. I love the buttons on this. They're so beautiful, and there's such great attention to detail on them. They're nice and just like bold, right? You can button this up and wear it as a top without wearing anything underneath it, but I always wear a bodysuit underneath because I actually like to wear this open. So normally this retails for $575 and you can get it for $384. Definitely a splurge item, but I get so many compliments and I just wanted to share it because I think if you're one of those people that have asked me, where did you get that? You can get it, and I'm pretty sure it's the same one. I'm looking at the image and it looks the exact same. It's kind of like this dark mossy green. It's described as like beetle color. I ordered 00 in this, and then I ordered 0, and I'm the size 0, not 00, because it is crop and I don't want things too short. Okay, so let's talk about jeans. I think this is such a great time to buy your jeans during the anniversary sale because you see the biggest discounts on designer jeans like Mother, Paige, AG. Those are, I would say AG and Mother are my favorite brand of jeans. So you'll see some of that. I also have some more affordable denim options in here as well. So let's go ahead and kick it right off. I have 9 picks that I tagged, but I'm just gonna include kind of my top 5 in this portion of the video. And again, I'll link everything down below and you can find everything if you visit that link. But let's start first with the Mother Hustler Fray ankle jeans. I love these jeans. They have the perfect amount of stretch in them. They are not too stretchy where you're gonna wear them throughout the day and they're gonna get saggy or baggy, but they are stretchy enough to be comfortable. You can put them on and you can move in them, you can sit in them, you can eat in them. They are comfortable, and I just love Mother jeans. That would be my top favorite denim brand. So this is normally going to retail for $278, these jeans. During the anniversary sale, you can get it for $185. So big discount. I mean, that's almost a $100 discount on these jeans. That's huge, you guys. As far as sizing in Mother, I feel like they're pretty true to size. But remember, they're going to have a little bit of stretch there too. So you can, you know, if you're between 2 sizes, usually the one below is what you can get in comfortably. And as you wear them, of course, you're going to just wear them in a little bit more, but they never feel saggy or baggy if you get the right size. Next up, we have these jeans from Madewell, and this is the perfect wide leg jean. So if you want to jump on the wide leg trend, these are the most flattering I have found for me. I'm short and I find that the wide leg trend is not my favorite. It is not my favorite, but I want to find some that I can incorporate into my wardrobe, and I found good luck with Madewell. They're also a really great price point, so these are going to be under $100. Normally they will retail for $140, but $138, but you can get them for like $92 during the sale. I find that Madewell runs a little bit larger, so I typically go in my smaller size in Madewell, and it's almost always perfect. In fact, I have a pair of wide leg from Madewell that I put on the other day. They're 2 sizes smaller than my normal size. I put them on and they were a little tight, but they worked. They looked okay. They didn't feel the greatest. So I say that because that's 2 sizes smaller than my typical size. So just know that they do run kind of big. So always go down in Madewell. I like the wash of this. It's a good medium wash. It's not a frayed hem. It's just a classic hem. So it's just a classic jean. You can wear these with sneakers, with sandals, with heels. Next, we have another premium denim from the brand Frame. This is the Le Sleek High Waist Ankle Straight Leg Jean. It comes in a very dark wash. It almost looks black. They're naming it Jitter, but to me it just kind of looks like a little bit of a faded black, which I actually like. I like more of a faded black than a like really rich black. These are a great style, very classic, very on trend, a little bit of a straight leg with a tiny little kick out on the bottom. I love frame jeans. I also love that this is a high-waist jean. Pretty much all my jeans are high-waisted. A few maybe not, but when I have a high-waisted jean on, I just feel the best in it. It just keeps everything in. I also love that I can wear shorter tops with high-waisted jeans. So if you're looking for a good dark denim, a black, something along those lines, I really love Frame. I do have this jean style, but not in this color. I have it in a darker denim, and I think I've had it for like probably 8 years. I mean, it's so good. A little bit of stretch, but again, not too much. That's what I love about high quality denim like Mother and Frame and AG is you're gonna have that perfect amount of stretch. Not too much, but you're still able to move in them. So I think they really are the best in denim. These are gonna be on sale for $172. Normally they are $258. So really big discounts, really big savings, especially when you're looking at these more designer items. The discounts that you're getting are more substantial. So great deal on that. Okay, let's talk about another affordable denim. So this one is going to be right at the $75 price point. Great price. Normally it would retail for a little over $100. This is a coated wide leg pant from Cut From The Cloth. So it's been a while since I purchased anything from Cut From The Cloth, but I do remember them making really good denim. This is the coated pant, so it is a little bit more dressy. It's got a wide leg, but by looking at the images online, it doesn't look too wide. It still looks very flattering. Now, if you're not familiar with what a coated pant looks like, it has this like little sheen to it, and it almost kind of gives off the vibe of leather, but not, right? It's, I would say in between like denim and a leather. Very much more of a dressier pant. I think everyone should have a coated pair of pants in their closet because it's like that perfect go-to when you want to be dressy, but you don't want to wear a dress or you don't want to wear a skirt. You can just grab a coated pant, throw on some heels, and wear a really like feminine blouse, and you have a really beautiful elevated like dressy outfit. So if you don't have a pair of coated pants, this is a great option to grab some at a very affordable price point. I also think it's good to get an item like this in a more budget friendly because it's not something you're probably gonna wear a ton. So it's just nice to have it, but you don't want to splurge on it. And the color it comes in is chocolate, which I love. It's like a dark chocolate color. The image online almost looks black, but when you look closely, you can tell that it's not black. It's just a really rich dark brown. I want to share one more piece of denim, and this is in a much lighter wash. So this is also from Mother, again, my favorite. This is the Kick It High Waist Straight Leg Jean, and it comes in one color of denim. It's a very light wash. So again, I think we should all have a pair of black jeans, a pair of like a medium wash, a dark denim, and then a light wash. Light wash isn't my favorite, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's the most flattering on me, but there always comes a time when I go to them. It's a little bit more casual too. So this is, I actually don't have this pant, and I'm probably gonna get this one. This is one that I might get. It's more of a straight leg fit. So the price on this is gonna be almost $100 off. It also is $278. It'll be marked down to $185 for the sale. Again, with Mother, you're going to get a little bit of stretch. You get a high waist with this, so that checks all my boxes. If you were petite, there's a possibility that you might need to hem these a little bit. Nordstrom offers free hemming when you purchase it from their store. I'm pretty sure, I know as an icon you get that. Not sure if that's the case for or you guys drop a comment down below if you can confirm that or not. But yeah, this was one that I pinned and wanted to share with you because it's my favorite brand and a light wash, and it's just a great classic style. Okay, so the next category is probably my favorite. It's dresses. I love dresses because I love a good dress, and I love a good dress because it's just so easy. It's the easiest outfit, that and rompers or jumpsuit. It's like one item and you've got it, you know, you got your whole outfit and you can just style with your shoes and your accessories. It's a little easier to me than a jean and a top. So I wanted to share some dresses that piqued my eye, and then also a couple that one that I actually own already in a different color. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I have 10 selections that I pinned. I'll probably share about 5 of them here in this video, but again, you can see the full 10 if you click the link below in the description box. I will label it like see my entire Nordstrom gift guide, something along that line, and you click that link and see everything. But let's first start with this really affordable dress that I think is flattering on all heights, body shapes, sizes. It's the Collagen Stripe Belted Shirt Dress. It's a great price point, you guys, $55. It comes in just a navy. It's like a little thin striped navy dress. It's just so cute. It has a little belt that you can tie around. It's almost like it's a shirt dress. I was gonna say it's almost like it is a shirt dress. But I think it's great for the office. I think it's great for lunch or brunch or just really running around. A very lightweight material. It's got like 3/4 inch sleeves. I just love it. I think it's such a classic piece that you can put in your closet and you can wear it for years. It's not something that's super trendy that's going to go in and out of style, but it is very like on trend for now. And such a great price. Normally it would be about $90. You can get it during the sale for $55, you guys. Great, great price point, and I don't think you can go wrong with this dress. And I love that it's navy. They only have one color, but I think navy is universally flattering on everyone. In fact, I read this book once on like how to dress to impress or something like that. And they said that navy and also like a royal blue, like a bright royal indigo blue. So basically blue is that color that you should wear to an interview or you should wear when you're trying to like just impress someone. I don't know. That always stuck with me. Okay, I wanted to share this dress from Cincasep. So Cincasep is a brand that I discovered in the last year or so, and I love their dresses. They're a bit of a splurge. This dress, I actually own this dress in a different color because I wore the same style on Good Morning America back in March. This is a slightly different color. The color I wore was a poppy kind of red. This one is burgundy plum. It's a button-up dress. It has this little pleating at the bottom of it, a little kind of ruched sleeving, 3/4 sleeve. It's a very nice light material. This is perfect for the office or even like honestly a night out. Like I just love this dress. I think this is such a special dress that again you will go to year after year. Everything I'm sharing, I'm trying to find like good classic pieces. Maybe they're not basics, but they're classic pieces. And this is one. So I own this dress. I love it. I mean, I wore it on Good Morning America. If that doesn't say anything, this was something that I felt good enough in to wear on one of the biggest morning shows on America. So love this one. So this normally retails for $425. You can get it during the sale for $283. Cincasep is a petite friendly brand. I do think you need to size down in this. I always find that I'm a smaller size. Some other dresses I will order, like some dresses don't quite work for me. Either the sleeves are too long, even if I get a 0-0, the sleeves are too long, or it just feels like it's designed for someone that's taller. But this one does work on me. So if you're a shorty petite like me, this one does work on me, just size down. I think I did size down to a 0-0 in this. Okay, I want to share a denim dress from Madewell. Really great price point on this, you guys. You can get this for $79. Let's head to the website so we can check it out. Okay, so this is the Airy Denim Boxy Shirt Dress. So it's a boxy fit, and I'll be honest, sometimes I put a boxy dress on and I feel amazing. I feel so comfortable and light. I don't feel like it's the most flattering on me, but sometimes, you know what, you gotta prioritize comfort. And this is a dress that I think everyone should have in their closet, something like this. So it's a denim dress. Denim is really in right now. I have way too many denim dresses, so I'm probably not going to pick this one up, but it's a great price point, $78. After the sale, it'll be $118. It's from Madewell. Madewell is really great quality. I really like Madewell. It's one of my most favorite like accessible price point brands. Again, they run a little big, so I would size down in this, but in the listing, they have it paired with like low kind of booties, so you could wear it in fall with booties, but you could also wear this in the summer in the dead of heat with like flip-flops or sandals or something. So you could add a little belt if you do want to cinch in the waist a little bit and find a more flattering silhouette. You could just add a belt to this. So it is versatile in that sense. You could also pair this with sneakers. I think it's casual enough to pair with sneakers. I think again, this is a great dress to have in your closet to just throw on and run errands in, you know, just be comfortable, casual, and on trend. Okay, I want to share this denim dress with you. This one I think I am gonna get, even though I think I have a Cincasep dress in this material and this color already, but this one is so cute. It hits all of my points. This is the Holly puff sleeve belted denim shirt dress. Shirt dresses are in right now. So I actually have a Cincasep dress. I think I have two Cincasep dresses that are dark denim like this, and I love them, okay? This one I love has a belt. I love the puffy sleeves on this, and I love the little, it's like a puffy sleeve, but also has a little flutter at the end of the sleeve. I think this is so cute, so flattering. I just love this dress. It's normally gonna be $425 after the sale, but you can get it for $283.99. Again, I usually am a 0 or a 00 in Sync Accept. It really varies for me. Sometimes I'll be a 0 and sometimes a 0, I'll be swimming in it. So again, some styles are petite friendly and some are just like too much. So I'm gonna probably see if my store has both sizes and try them on. If not, I will order probably both sizes and then return the one that doesn't fit. But I love this. It is a splurge, but I love it. It's so feminine. It's so cute, easy to wear to the office or to wear on a night out. I love it. It's just so good. Okay, you guys, let's wrap it up, and I'm gonna pick one more dress. Oh my gosh, there's a couple I wanna share. But let's talk about this Farm Rio dress, okay? So this is the Natureland long sleeve belted mini dress from Farm Rio. Farm Rio, if you're not familiar, is having a moment right now. This brand just like popped up a couple years ago. They make really fun like patterns. I would describe them most as like I would say tropical, but they are really branching out now, and I think that they have a variety of like prints and styles, but they're very like eye-catching prints. They're very unique. They're conversation starters. They're that dress that you wear and you get a compliment or you get a comment on every time you wear it. It's very unique. It's a very unique look, and I love this one. This is belted. It has a really fun like blue and brown print to it. Perfect for fall. In the listing, she's wearing it with like a brown suede boot that goes up to the knee, like almost to the knee. And I love this look. Like when I think Farm Rio, I typically think more vacation or like summery, but I love that this is a great way to style this for the fall, but also it's a great dress for summer too. So you could throw it on with a little strappy sandal and it would look so appropriate. I actually might get this. I have an event in August, a like influencer event in like a trip. I can't get the words out. And I want something like feminine and kind of like, I don't think this is really floral, but it kind of gives that vibes. I love anything belted. I think belted dresses are so flattering. So this normally would be $260 after the sale, but it's going to be $185. I'm pretty certain this will sell out. Farm Rio is a brand I think that will sell out. It's a very, very hot brand right now. So wanted to share that. Okay, my friends, I've got to remove this. I film in this little room and I always have to turn the AC off in here because the AC, I have a microphone right above me and the AC blasts on the microphone. So every time I film, I have to turn it off because there's too much noise. And I'm getting a little hot in this little top, but you get the point. I wanted to wear it so you could see it, see how cute it is, but it is time to take it off, ladies. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm having so much fun. I didn't expect this video to be so much fun. It's like shopping with friends. I love this. Okay, let's talk about shoes. How many shoes did I tag? I only tagged 10 shoes. I'm gonna be honest, I was a little disappointed in the shoe selection this year. I think we see a lot of the same types of shoes every year. It's a lot of booties, lots of boots. If you're in the market for boots or booties, you definitely have to check out the sale because there are so many, which is appropriate because we're going to be entering fall soon. But I didn't grab a ton of shoes because they are, I should say 10 is a good amount, but there are so many shoes and I only found 10 that I really thought were like, you know, kind of worthy of being pinned. So the first one, let's talk about the first one. I'm not gonna talk about all 10 of these, but I'm gonna just kind of grab a few. So the New Balance 327 sneaker. You have seen this sneaker everywhere. Everyone wears this. I have this sneaker in a black, like the in is black, and then I have it in another one. I think it's like the sea salt color. They have made this sneaker in so many colors because it is so popular. So they have it in 2 colors, I believe. So I'm gonna pin it in this, it's like the linen and olivine is what they're calling it, but they also have it in more of a white, just kind of more white neutral. I probably would go with that one. But I love this sneaker because I just love the look of it. It's a little bit retro. I think it's also flattering. It's not just a big wide sneaker. In the center of the foot, it kind of comes in a little bit and then comes back out. I just think it's a little bit more of a flattering sneaker. I don't wear this to work out in or go on walks. It's really kind of more for style for me. It is comfortable. You certainly could go walking in it. It wouldn't hurt your feet at all, but I don't use it or see it as more of an athletic training sneaker. I really see it as like a style sneaker, but you can't go wrong. Great deal. These are normally going to be $100 after the sale and you can get it for 80 bucks. And I love mine and everyone that I know that has them loves them. So I definitely wanted to share that. Again, there's 2 different color options. Okay, I want to share one more sneaker. It's the sneaker that I wear to work out in. It is the Metcon sneaker, and I love the sneaker. If you train, this is not like doing resistance training or side to side kind of lateral training. I would not run in the sneaker. It is not a good running sneaker or cardio sneaker, but it has a lot of stability. I recommend this hands down. Everyone in my gym has the sneaker because all of our trainers wear the sneaker, and this is the sneaker that my trainer recommended to me. After the sale, it'll be $125. During the sale, it'll be $95. You can grab it for under 100. I have this sneaker in like 3 or 4 different colors. I really love it. I'm not going to pick it up because I already have it in black. It's available in black and then also a grape white lilac combo. That's really cute, but I'm not going to buy it. I already have this and I don't need it in another color. It's my favorite sneaker to train in. Again, not great for running or not great for cardio. So if you do a lot of that, you're going to want a specific running sneaker. This will not support you the way you need. But if you do lateral movements or you do a lot of balance, I do a lot of balance work when I train where I'm on one foot, and it really is just has stability to it. Like I feel very grounded in the sneaker. So this is one I highly recommend. Okay, let's jump and talk about a couple of boots, you guys. I'm gonna share 2 little black booties that I pinned. The first one is from Mark Fisher, and this I believe comes in lots of colors actually. For the sale, you have it in black. It looks like a black kind of suede or yeah, black suede. Then you have black leather, more of a sleek kind of leather, shiny material. Then you have it in medium natural, which is just kind of like a good warm brown saddle color. It also looks kind of suede. Then you have it in dark brown, and then you have it in taupe. So lots of options. So this is going to be $219 after the sale. You can grab it during the sale for $139. So very good savings there. Mark Fisher shoes, I have several pairs and they are all very comfortable. I'm pretty sure I have a Mark Fisher bootie almost just like this. I think this is one that comes back year after year. I love the heel. The heel on it is just 1 3/4 inch heel. So a nice low chunky heel. So lots of great stability, comfortable, not too high. Your foot's not going to be arched too high. Very, very comfortable, classic, booty. You can wear this with jeans. It's got a nice kind of slim profile up above the ankle. It's not real wide, so it can fit under jeans. I love it. You can't go wrong. Grab this in a couple of colors. It's a good one to have, and it's a good one that you'll wear year after year. Okay, I also want to share this Veronica Beard bootie. I actually have this bootie in a brown and I really love it. It's got a nice skinny heel, so it's a little bit more dressy. This is the Kelby bootie. So let's pull this up. Okay, so after the sale, you guys, these are going to pretty much be $500. So $495 after the sale. During the sale, they're $329. So definitely a little bit of a splurge, but it is a bootie. It's an investment piece. You have these in your closet forever. It's going to come in black. It's going to come in hazelwood, and then it's going to come in eclipse. Black just looks deeper and richer. Eclipse looks a little bit more of a faded black. Nice skinny little wrapping around the ankle, so it'd be really cute with dresses or skirts or like more kind of straight leg or skinny jeans. I love how dressy it is. It has a pointed heel. It's got a skinny little heel, so it's not as chunky and casual. The heel is 2 1/4 inch height, so not too bad. I think anything under 3 is very comfortable. If it's under 3, I can walk around in it, and I'm not like it's not gonna make me second guess. Like, can I walk in these? Anything over 3, I have that thought of like, the first thing I think of is like, how much standing and how much walking am I doing at this event? Am I going to be sitting mostly? If I'm going to be sitting mostly, I'll go over 3 inches. If I need to be walking around and moving around, it's got to be under 3. And this checks that box. So really great. I think you can't go wrong with any of the colors. They're all classic. The hazelwood is a little bit more warmer of a brown. So I don't know, usually I like more taupey shades, but I think if you I think if you kind of have a wardrobe that supports that kind of color, then that'd be a great buy, but I'd probably stick with the black or the eclipse. Okay, oh my gosh, I don't know how to limit my shoes that I'm talking about. There's a pair of Rothy's Square Mary Janes. I do want to talk about these, you guys, because Rothy's is a brand that I love. I have several shoes. What I love about Rothy's, you can throw them in the washing machine, and you actually can, because I have done it. I have thrown my Rothy's in the washing machine with detergent, let them spin in the delicate cycle, pull them out, let them air dry, and they look brand new. They are so, so good. So these Square Mary Janes come in 4 different colors. Jungle Cat, basically like a leopard or cheetah print. Black, graphite black, easy go-to. Brute Sparkle, which has a little bit of sparkle and shimmer to it. And they come in another like burgundy kind of Merlot color. They're very comfortable. This particular style you can wear with jeans, you can wear with dresses or skirts. I wear these and I walk around in them. They're very comfortable. I wouldn't say they offer a ton of support. Like if you really have foot problems or that's not like a really supportive orthotic shoe by any means, but it's comfortable, you know? So I like these. They're normally going to be $160. This is a great savings. They're going to be $159 after the sale, but $89 during the sale. So big discount there. And again, I love the brand Rothy's, so I had to recommend that. I kind of wish that they had the more slip-ons that had a pointy toe, but I didn't see that. This was the only Rothy's style I think I saw in the anniversary sale, but still a good one. I actually have this in black. There is a good UGG slip-on that's part of the sale. We won't talk about it here, but if you're looking for a good house shoe, that one is going to be one that I would recommend. I want to share one more shoe, and I want to share a high boot because I think that it's high boot and booties I think are what is like one of the most popular products during anniversary sale. Let's see, we've got two here and they're both $150. Should I share them both real quick? Let's do that. Okay, so first we have the Sam Edelman. This is the Sam Edelman Woods Knee High Boot. Ooh, it comes in lots of colors, you guys. Black leather, then it comes in black, kind of like more of a suede. It comes in Cafe Noir, which is like a dark coffee color. Then it comes in golden caramel, a really pretty light caramel color. And then it comes in French burgundy, a rich wine color. This has a nice, thick, chunky heel. Let's see, the heel is 2 1/4 inch high, 15-inch shaft, and a side zipper. This looks so comfortable. It's Sam Edelman. Sam Edelman is high quality at an affordable, accessible price point. So after the sale, these will be $250, but they are $149 during the sale. So a huge savings, $100 off these boots. Great option. So I'm going to share that. I have one more to share. This is so fun shopping with you guys. I hope you don't mind me just checking my computer. Like, I feel like we're shopping together. Okay, so this is the Vince Camuto Lumina pointed toe boot. This also comes in a ton of colors. This also is the same discount, $250 after the sale, $150 during the sale. So this comes in a black leather, brown, like a dark coffee brown, rich mahogany, but this mahogany is more of a smooth leather. It's not like a suede like the other. Burnt sugar Verona, which is kind of more of a suede. Tortilla Verona, okay, this is a lighter, kind of taupey, light neutral shade. Summer Beige Suprema. So there's more options in this this boot, high knee boot. There's more options, more color options. And then Coconut Cream Suprema, which is like a white with a heel. Okay, the heel on this is 2.5 inches, so a 1/4 inch higher. This is a little bit dressier in my opinion. The other one, the heel is shorter and it's more blocky. This one has a block heel too, but not as like wide and bulky. The other one kind of reminds me of like a little bit more of a cowboy or western vibe, where this is a little bit dressier. So both of them, I don't think you can go wrong, but I wanted to share both because I think both will be very popular. The benefit we have here is that it comes in a lot of colors. So I think the brown and the blacks are going to sell out first, and then the light taupes will sell out first too, but you'll probably have the white and the burgundy lingering around a little bit. But this is one that I wouldn't wait on if you were interested. Okay, and the last shoe that I want to add is this slide sandal from Veronica Beard. This is definitely a bit of a splurge, but when I saw these, I got really excited. I have some of Veronica Beard's heels, and they're actually really comfortable. This comes in 3 colors. You can get it in espresso, like a suede dark chocolate brown, like really dark, beige, which is the color I think I'm gonna get, and then it also comes in eclipse, which is like black. I love the style of these. It's just a classic 2-strap slide with a chunky heel. How tall is the heel? The heel is 3 inches, so that's about as high as I will go, but I like that it's chunky and I would imagine kind of sturdy. I haven't worn these, so I'm not speaking from experience, I'm speaking from assumptions, but I love the little like button detail on the side of these. I think it's a classic shoe that I will wear for years. It's dressy enough to wear with a dress, but I could also wear these with jeans, which I'll probably do both. I love them. I think I'm going to get them in the beige color. And these are definitely a splurge. After the sale, these will be $375. During the sale, they will be $250. So you save about, you save $125 on these. That's actually a huge savings. Still pretty pricey at $250, but I do have some of her shoes and they're very high quality. Veronica Beard truly is one of my favorite brands. It's very high quality. It's definitely a higher price point, but the quality of everything is just so exceptional. All of her clothing is really tailored. I remember taking an item, one of my first Veronica Beard pieces, to get tailored because it was a little too big for me. And the seamstress was commenting on the fit of it. She's like, "This is really nice. This is well made." She goes, "Who makes this?" And I said, "Veronica Beard." And she goes, "Oh, yeah, no wonder. Everything that they make is so great." And the fact that she said that, I was like, that always stuck with me because it made me feel a little better about the price point that she falls in. But I'm excited. These are definitely ones I'm going to get. I'm either going to get the espresso or the beige. I feel like I'm going to get the beige because I will wear them more, but I should probably get the espresso because I don't really have any dark brown shoes, right? But yeah, that was a shoe that I'm very excited about and one I'm personally going to get. Okay, you guys, let's move on to bags. Bags, I was actually pretty disappointed in. I don't have a lot of picks for bags. Let's go to it and figure out what I've got. Yeah. Actually, let's start with luggage, because the reason I'm talking about luggage is, one, I think it's a great time to get luggage because you get such great discounts. But two, I recently asked on Instagram stories what were the best recommendations for carry-on luggage. We traveled to Costa Rica and we had a little bit of flight issues, and then those of us that checked our bag were then stressing about our bag arriving to our original destination when we were delayed, all that stuff. So I'm like, came from this mindset of like, okay, now I have to just check, I have to just carry on all the time. So I need the best setup for carrying on that can fit the most. And I asked in stories, I got a lot of input, and two that really kept being reoccurring recommendations were the base carry-on, and I realized there's several of them, so I'm assuming we're going to go with the large carry-on, and then also the away carry-on, which I actually have. I have the away. I have a large carry-on and a small, and I love them both. Those are the ones I'm using now. So the away is a hard shell case. It comes in a bunch of colors. The ones that are available during the anniversary sale is a cloud gray and then this sea green. And I love mine. This is the 26-inch spinner suitcase. The normal price of this after the sale will be $395, but it'll be on sale for $295. So you save $100 during the sale. And yeah, it's a great, great bag. Truthfully, the last thing I needed is another piece of luggage. We have too much luggage. I think when I get stuff like this, I need to get rid of something that I already have or donate something that I already have, because I do have a lot of luggage. And yeah, but this one is part of the sale. This is from Bays. This is the large 29-inch expandable check-in roller. So love that it's expandable. It looks like it comes with two kind of laundry bags. It looks like it has really great organization, and I kind of love the color. It's glossy lavender, which might get really dirty, and scuff marks. Probably will. But I do like having a piece of luggage that's a little unique and easier to spot when it comes, at the baggage claim. They're not all black or gray. So this will normally retail for $368, but during the sale it's $275. So pretty good deal on that. And again, this was one that just kept popping up over and over. In fact, I'm pretty sure my friend Nazreen, who travels a lot, I'm pretty sure she recommended Bays. She didn't get specific on which one, but this is the large check-in, and I'm assuming the bigger the better for check-in because I want to fit as much as I can, but also fit it in the overhead bin compartment. Okay, so let's talk about bags. There's only two bags. I thought this bag from Madewell was so cute. It comes in a couple different sizes, and I think both of them are available during the sale at different sizes. I went with the mini. This is the mini suede shopper tote. It comes in 3 different colors: dried acorn, deep indigo, just black, and then a wild cranberry. I actually would, if I were to buy this, I would buy the dried acorn, the kind of brown saddle color. I think it's so cute. I love the shape of this. I love the size. It looks mini, but it honestly looks like it would carry as much as I would need it to carry. I think the bigger the bag, the more you'll fit in it, but do we really need all of that? It also has a crossbody strap and a top handle, so you can carry it by the handle, or you can wear it over a crossbody for ease and to have your hands free. But it's going to be $100, so really good price point. Whenever I travel, I always want my bag to be smaller, and I want it to have a crossbody strap because I want to be able to take my bag, my small bag, and throw it in my larger. So usually if I carry on, I'm going to have maybe a travel carry-on suitcase. I'm going to have a large tote where I have my computer and all my things, and then I'm going to have a little bag. So that way when it's time to walk on the plane and they say you can only have 2 items, a personal item and I can take my little bag and I can put it in my tote bag, right? And it'll kind of work that way. So I love this size. It also comes in a larger size that's also part of the sale if you want a larger bag. But I think the color and the style are so cute. So Madewell makes really great. I have a couple of Madewell bags. They're fantastic. Okay, the last bag I'm excited to share because I actually own this bag. Not in this color, but in this style, and I love it. And I actually wish that I had it in this color more than black because I don't really wear black that much. But when I bought the bag because I loved the functionality of the bag, but it only came in black. And I was kind of like, should I get it in black? And I did, but man, I really wish I would have gotten it this. This is the Veronica Beard Grand Goody Leather Tote. So this, after the sale, you get this. This is a big savings, you guys. This is over $200 off. So after the sale, it'll be $648, and then the sale price is $429. I have it here. I'm going to show you right now what it looks like. So in the sale, it comes in Sand Dollar, which is that's the one I want. It's like a light ivory. It looks to have a little bit of a sheen to it. Mine is more kind of a matte leather. And then it comes in navy. And the navy looks like a pebbled, kind of more shiny leather. I actually wish mine were shiny because I feel like the matte, you can see more like, yeah, like do you see that little white spot? Like I wish that I had waited for that because I paid $650 for this, but I love the functionality of it. It is so, so good, you guys. It has a pocket here in the back for your cell phone, easy accessibility. It also has a pocket here for your cell phone. It's a great bag to travel with. You can throw your passport or your ID in here, or your phone in the back. It zips up too, which I love. Look, I have some stuff in here that we're going to talk about in a little bit. Let me take it out. It zips up, which I love because a lot of tote bags don't zip up, and this one completely zips, giving you full security. It also comes with a crossbody strap, and there are many little pockets in here to organize. I also love that the shoulder straps here are very sturdy, like it feels very supported. I can have this packed in with my iPad, like my Pro iPad, my headphones, my, all the things that gets really heavy, but it feels very supported with the straps. The straps are sturdy. Sometimes I have these bags that I have really delicate thin straps and I'm putting so much in it, and I feel like it's just a matter of time before those straps start to start to be compromised. Lots of support in this. This is a fantastic bag, you guys. I'm very honestly tempted to get it in the sand dollar color. I shouldn't because I don't need it, but yeah, I love this color, and this color is one I would wear all the time. I highly recommend this if you want a good quality, nice tote bag. Okay, if you're still here, drop a comment and let me know because we have covered a lot. We've talked about tops, we've talked about jeans, we've talked about dresses, we've talked about shoes, and we've talked about bags. We only have 2 more categories to cover. We're going to talk about accessories, and then I saved the best for last. We're going to talk about beauty. So let's talk about accessories, you guys. There are lots of great options for accessories, and I picked a lot. So I'm going to pare it down. So I have one belt and then the rest is jewelry, but this Madewell belt, I own this belt in black. I own it in this color, similar color like this, and then I own it in like an ivory braided leather. I love it. It is such a great belt. You've probably seen this belt everywhere. It is the, what's the official name? Triple Keeper Suede belt. So this is the suede option. And I love it. I love the gold. I love the triple little kind of detail on the, what do you call that? Little loop, I don't know. I just love the style of this belt. It does run a little big. I think I ordered a small and then I needed to get an extra small. It's a great price point. So this belt after the sale will be $68 and you can grab it for $45. I feel like I paid more than $68 for mine though. I feel like mine was like $100. Anyway, love this belt. Can't recommend it enough. It's just so cute and so chic. Actually, let me share watches. So I wear a Michelle watch. This is the watch that I have. I love this watch. I got it at Nordstrom, and there are a couple of Michelle styles that are on sale. This is one that I kind of want, but I don't think I'm going to get it. This is the Michelle diamond and 18 karat gold plated watch, 26 millimeter by 32. It's two-tone, so the normal sale price of this, retail price is $2,300, but it'll be on sale for $1,500, $1,539. I love mine. I wear it all the time. It's just a great watch. I get a lot of compliments on it. Yeah, it's just a nice watch. And then they also have a gold option. I'm not going to share that one in this video, but if you always look at my watch and you're admiring it, the gold one is going to be the most similar to it. Okay, so I pinned 2 bracelets that I think are so cute if you want a high-end look for less. So they're both like tennis bracelets. Let's talk about this one first. This is the Nordstrom Baguette Cubic Zirconia Bezel Tennis Bracelet. So let's head over to the site. Let me click here and tell you what I find. Okay, so this is going to be $75 after the sale, but you can grab it for $49. It comes in silver and it also comes in gold. So really beautiful So this gives the look of like a diamond tennis bracelet. Obviously it's not diamond. So I think if you take care of these pieces though, and you clean them, you don't shower in them or sweat in them, I think that they can really give the look of the real thing. And at $50, that's such a great. So I loved this one, and I also love the silver. They also have another one that I really like that's the same price point. It has more of like gold, it has like the cubic zirconia and then a gold frame to it. It's more rounded tennis bracelet. And it also comes in a silver and a gold option. So one's like a baguette style, one's a little more rounded. I'm going to share both of them because I think that they're both classic and easy to wear every day, but just a slight little twist and difference to them. And they're both the same price point, $50. After that, they'll be $75. There is a set of earrings. It's the two chubby huggy hoop earrings that I think are really cute. They are $45 during the sale. They also come in silver or gold option. Again, I think these are great everyday staple jewelry pieces. And after the sale, they'll be $75. So you can grab two pairs of earrings for $45 after $70. I think that they are, yeah, these are great. These are hoops that I would wear. I might actually pick these up. One has like a cubic zirconia kind of baguette style, and then one is just a solid gold. They're short and chubby little hoops. I love those. I'm going to get these definitely. I'm going to add these to my list and pick those up. Okay, last I want to share this lab-grown diamond bezel tennis necklace. After the sale, this will be $2,300, and during the sale, it's $1,500. So this is really beautiful. I have a couple of diamond tennis necklace, very delicate, light necklaces that I love. I wear them all the time. I think that it just makes a really great everyday piece. This, because it is real diamonds in gold, you can shower in it, you can sweat in it. It's one of those pieces of jewelry that you don't ever have to take off, and you shouldn't have any issues with it tarnishing. So this is 16, it has a 16-inch length with a 2-inch extender. It's a lobster clasp closure. It's lab-grown diamonds. The weight is 0.6 carats. So I thought this was really cute and just a really good time to buy a tennis necklace if you're in the market for one, or if you've been wanting to treat or spoil yourself. I think this is a great price point for a tennis necklace that is real diamonds. Okay, friends, let's move along to the last category, the beauty category. And you know, I could make this an entire video on its own, but I'm going to consolidate it, and we're going to just really pick the things that I have personal experience with, the products and brands that I can personally say are effective, that I love, that give me good results. Let's first talk about this Orbe Gold Lust set, okay? This one I highly recommend, okay? It's a great time. In fact, I will probably restock my Orbe and buy it during the sale. So this is the Gold Lust set. It's a value of $152. You can get it for just over $100, like $102. So you save $50. And this comes with a full-size shampoo and conditioner, Gold Lust, and then small travel sizes. So this is a really great value. And if you've never tried Orbe before, like, you try it once and you understand the hype. You understand how people get hooked on the product. It is such an exceptional hair care line, and the scent alone is just like intoxicating. Every time I mention Orbe to people, one of the first things they say if they've ever used a product is like, oh, the smell, it just smells so good. This is the shampoo and conditioner that I personally use all the time. I mean, I have other products and shampoo and conditioner that I'll rotate in. Sometimes I'll use the moisture line from Orbe, but this is kind of my standard, always in my shower, most often, most frequently used. I've used this formula for years and it's so good. So highly recommend this one. So Grande Lash and Revita Lash both have anniversary beauty bundles, and I pinned them both, you guys. They are both really, really great. I use them both. I use the Revita Lash. I've used the Revita Lash for years, and I use the sensitive formula. I didn't see the sensitive as part of the anniversary sale. I saw the just standard eyelash serum option, but that's a really great option, Revita Lash. I think the deal that you get with that, you basically get like a free tube of the eyelash conditioner. That's one that I would recommend. I also pinned the Grande Lash because it is also very effective, and it's a lower price point. So it's $69, where I believe the Revita Lash is just around $100. So if you don't want to spend $100, you want to spend a little bit less, Revita Lash is also really great. And in this set, you get lash and brows, and I think you get a mascara. Yeah, you get a full-size mascara, a full-size lash enhancing serum, and then you get a travel size of the brow serum. So this is a really great value, but I think both of them are really great values. I think it just comes down to what you want to spend, and also do you want a mascara in your bundle, because the Grande Lash has that, where the Revitalash does not. But both of them are great, so I'm gonna talk about them both. Okay, let's talk about the Dermaflash. So I have the Dermaflash. I've used this for years. I actually got mine in an anniversary sale probably 4 or 5 years ago. I've used this forever. This is a dermaplaning device, so face shaving. This is a shaver for your face. I love this. Now you don't need to buy an expensive product like this to shave your face. You can certainly get the disposable razors off Amazon. They're just as effective. So full disclaimer there. If you've been interested in the Dermaflash, it's a great time to get it. But after the sale, this is about a $200 device. During the sale, you get it for $130. So the one that's on sale during the anniversary sale is a lilac color. Mine's a light pink, so yours will look just like mine, but it'll be lilac. It also comes with some refillable razors. So you do have to replace the razor. They just pop out like that. I believe it says to replace it after every use. I definitely do not replace it after every use, you guys. And I feel like I get a great shave and I get smooth skin and it's very effective for me. And I use these more than the recommended amount because the refills are expensive. So keep that in mind. If you buy this, you're still going to have the expense of refillable razors, you know, after you have this. So, but I use mine maybe like once every 3 weeks or so, and I probably buy refills like once a year. I don't know, so I use mine several times before I replace it. I'm not sure, but I've used this for years and I definitely do not replace it after every use. I use it a couple times. Okay, sure, you could probably get a better shave, but I get a just fine shave after using this a few times because I think replacing this every single time, it would be so expensive and I wouldn't recommend that at all. And then you also get an essential skin prep. So it comes with a skin prep product, which is interesting. I don't use that whenever I am doing this at home, so I don't think that that's a product that you would need to repurchase. It's great that it comes with it, but I don't think that's something that you would need to repurchase, whereas the blades are something you would need to repurchase. So highly recommend. I love it, but again, you don't need this to get effective results dermaplaning. Okay, yes, so both the GHD and the Bionic Curling Iron are both on the sale, and I have them both. And I like them both, but I do have one that I like more than the other, and we'll talk about them. Okay, so this is the GHD Soft Curl 1¼ inch curling iron. So this, after the sale, is going to be $209. You can get it during the sale for $140. This is the 1¼ inch long barrel styling iron from Bionic. This will be $150 after the sale, and you can get it for $99. Oh, okay, so actually the Bionic is less. And this is the one that I prefer. Now, if you've been with me for any length of time, years ago, this was my favorite and I loved it. And it's still a wonderful curling iron. So if you bought this years ago because of me, you're probably loving it. It's fantastic. I still have mine, okay? But then Gracie introduced me to the Bionic and I prefer this one more. One, you can automatically see the barrel is longer. So if you have longer hair, without a doubt, you want to do this one. They're both fantastic, you guys, but I love the longer barrel because it allows me to get a longer, looser wave. I curled my hair today with this, and I just, when I want like longer waves and not curls, I will take this and slide it down the entire hair section, like just slide it down to smooth out. Then I will curl and I will leave it in for like just a couple of seconds, not long, and then I will pull it down and out. And I feel like this allows me to get a very loose, long wave. If you want bigger, not bigger, but like a little bit of a tighter curl, you can certainly get it from this, but I mean, honestly, I would do this one. I love this one. I love how long it is. You can slide it down the hair really comfortably. It doesn't snag or pull on the hair. They're both great, but I wanted to show you them both because that's quite a big difference, right? The long barrel really does make a difference. In long hair, definitely this. And this one's cheaper. So this was going to be the one that I would pick if I had to pick either. I would definitely pick this one, but this one's a good one too. But because this one's more expensive, I don't see the point in buying this one. You know what I mean? If this was less expensive, and this was a higher price point, then I could be like, oh, this one's really great too, and it's a better price point. It's really great too. You'll love it. But the fact that I like this one more and it's less, I would do this one. I would do this one. So good. I was very excited when I saw this was on the sale. Okay, I have to share this. I think this will definitely be one that sells out. This is the Trio Super Goop Sunscreen Spray. Why was that so hard to get out? Spray to Play SPF Trio. It's a $72 value and you can get it for $49. So basically you get 3 cans of sunscreen spray for $49 from Supergoop. I think we are all using sunscreen a ton this time of year. I definitely stock up on this every year just because this is something that I buy no matter what, and it's a great deal. 3 full-size cans for $49. I don't know what else to say except it's a great value, so grab it. Okay, there are 3 fragrances that are part of the sale that I love them all. I have all 3 of them and I want to share them with you really quickly, you guys. I'm not the best at describing scents, so I'm first going to tell you how I would describe them, but I am going to reference the site to read you the notes, okay? If you're more fragrance savvy than me, which is not hard to be, I'm going to read you the notes. So first, let's talk about the Another 13 from Le Labo. So I have it in the full large size. I'm about this way through it. I don't wear the same scent every day, so fragrances last forever for me. But yes, this scent right here, I love this. To me, this is just very feminine. It's very sexy. It's also clean. I really love this. I love the scent of this. So let me tell you what the deal is. So this says it's in a beauty exclusive. So normally this is $214. You can get it for $180. So you save like $34. It's still a very luxe price point. I get that, but I love it. It's very special. It comes in 3 different sizes, but the one that's available, the 1 ounce size is available for during the sale. I have the 3.4 here. Is this 1 ounce? No, this is 1.7 ounce. Okay, so the 1 ounce is a little smaller than this. That's kind of expensive, actually. Okay, I don't know. I love this scent. If this has been on your list, it's good, but it's expensive. Okay, so what it says is Another 13 is composed of ambro oxide, a synthetic animal musk, making Another 13 an addictive, dirty potion blended with other carefully selected ingredients such as jasmine, moss, which gives it a spice and shine. It's fresh, rich, woody, and spicy. The notes are musk, woody amber, jasmine petals, moss, and Brett seeds. So love this one. It smells so, so good. Anytime I wear any of these, I always get compliments. So that is one. Okay, let's talk about the next one, which is the Santal 33 from Le Labo, another one of my favorites. I love a good Santal scent. If it says Santal on the bottle, I'm likely going to love it. So it's also going to be a 1 ounce size and $180. So the top notes in this are, so it's a warm and spicy, woody and rustic, Australian sandalwood, cedarwood, cardamom, iris violet, smoky, woody, alloy, leather accord, and musky notes. This smells a little more masculine to me, but I do love the scent. Every time I wear this, I get comments on it, and people know it. People are like, is that Le Labo Santal 33? And I'm like, yes, it is. In fact, I have this in a travel size that I take with me because it's one that when I travel, this is like a good daytime scent. I wear this during the day, and I also wear Another 13, but I could wear Another 13. I feel like this could be evening or daytime. Okay, and then the last scent that I want to share is one that I have talked about quite a bit. It's the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. I have this in so many different sizes, you guys. I love this. It's what I'm wearing today. I'm going to put a little more on. It smells so good. This is very feminine. I feel like this is a really great evening scent, but also I wear it during the day. I love, love, love this scent. And there's a good value on this. Let's pull it up. Okay, so this actually comes with 2 sizes. You get a little travel size and then you get a 3.3 ounce. Is that what this is? Yes, so you get a full bottle size like this and then you get a travel size as well. So the top notes in this are white gardenia, pear blossom accord, base, and jasmine. So the retail value of this is $207 and you can grab it for $138 during the sale. Again, I love this scent. I actually love all the Gucci Flora ones, but this one is my absolute favorite. I get so many compliments, and this is one that I would recommend having a smaller size in your purse. It smells just so good. I'm always finding myself reapplying it throughout the day. Love it. The Clinique High Impact Mascara, there's a duo set. It retails for $30, so you get 2 full-size mascaras for $30, you guys, and I love this mascara formula. Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara is still my favorite, but this would be like in that top 5, I think. It gives a lot of volume, a lot of length, and it builds your lashes fast. So it's very fast building. It doesn't take a lot of time. Definitely more on the thickening side. You get some length too for sure, but it's definitely a high impact like full volumizing. So if you like more wispy separated lashes, this one's not for you. You might think it's a little too heavy, but I really love it. And I think the deal is great. You get 2 full size for $30. So I wanted to include that because the value is so good. Okay, I just want to pick one more because we have been running a little lengthy with this video. I still have some other beauty products that I want you to take a look at because I think they're great values, but I'm not going to cover them all in today's video. Let's talk about, let's see, what do we want to share? You know what? I'm going to share the YSL Candy Glaze Lipstick Duo. You get the clear shade and then you also get the shade 15. It's what I have on my lips right now. I'll apply a little bit more. I love this formula. It is one of my, actually I shouldn't swipe it because it's a very soft formula. So you really just want to tap it on the lips. I love this formula. It's like a gloss and a balm and a lipstick all in one. You get a lot of shine, you get a lot of moisture, and you get buildable color. So you're not going to get a ton of color, but you can definitely build it. And when you pair it with a lip liner, I find that it's just enough. My favorite shade in this is 13. 13 is not the one that's included in this, but 15 is, and 15 is a really great neutral nude color. Very beautiful kind of rosy beige color. I think you can tweak this really depending on the lip liner you use. If you use something a little more warm and spicy, it'll lean that way. If you use something a little more pink and cool tone, it'll lean that way. So it's very versatile. And it also comes with clear, and I have the clear too. I couldn't find it, but it's clear, so you can imagine what it looks like. Love it. It feels so nice on the lips. It is a bit of a thicker formula, but it doesn't bother me. It doesn't feel sticky or tacky or heavy at all. And by the way, this is $56. It's an $84 value, and you get the 2 lipsticks for $56. YSL is, you know, a more luxury price point. So 2 lipsticks for $56, one of my favorite formulas. Okay, so that wraps this video up. If you are still here with me, drop a comment, let me know. I know we went through a lot. We didn't even cover all of my picks. We just kind of covered the highlights. So again, everything is tagged in YouTube Shopping. You can shop it that way, but I'm gonna have all the links down in the description box. And I will have a link to everything, even the things that I didn't cover in today's video. So make sure you go and check that out. And I hope you enjoyed shopping the sale. I will come back in a couple weeks and share what I picked up and what I actually bought. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.